Alright, so we're doing the daily gift card to friends glitch. We're testing it out. So what we're doing right now is we're going to be transferring over a vehicle, and then after that we will be receiving the vehicle. So first of all, let's go over what you need in order for this glitch to work. So both players, so all the things that I'm going to mention are for both players. First of all, you need to be friends on the PlayStation Network. Yeah, without being friends, this won't work. Secondly, both players need to have an office. So you need to purchase an office, which can be purchased through your app. If you go to Money and Services, as you see on your screen here, you go to Dynasty Executive, enter site, and on the top right, you're going to see Offices and Agency. Select Offices, and then purchase one of the offices. Secondly, in the office, there's a desktop. So enter your office, register as the CEO. And then go to that desktop, laptops / desktop here. Looks like a desktop. And then you need to purchase one of the businesses. It's called the vehicle cargo. Now at first you might need to do something with the special vehicle, the special cargo, and there's going to be a cutscene, but ultimately what you need is the vehicle cargo. Secondly, with the vehicle cargo, you need to make sure that both people who are doing the glitch, because you need a friend, and your friend, like I said, this applies to both players. Alright, so like I said, both players need to have a different vehicle warehouse. So as in located in a different place. So for example, this is where this character's vehicle warehouse is. So you got to make sure you both know where you are, where your vehicle warehouse is, and if you go to all on top right, you can see where all the other ones I can purchase are. So as long as the other person doesn't have the same vehicle warehouse as me, I'll be able to do the glitch. If they do, you can't do the glitch, it doesn't work.
That sounds great. I'll believe it when I see it. Call me when you got results.
In the vehicle warehouse, you need to have a vehicle that has at least 2 passengers that actually goes into the vehicle warehouse. So if you go to, so both players need to have this. So if you go into your app, the website, you go to Warsaw Cash and Carry, you go to Import Export DLC. So it says import, part of the import export over here. And beside it here, this circle with a silhouette on it, it says the number 2. That's how many passengers you have. You need to have at least like 2 equal to 2 or more up here. So the ones that are eligible are 7 out of the 8 that are part of the import export DLC. So we're talking the Ramp Buggy, the Phantom Wedge, Technical Aqua, Armored Boxfield, the Wastelander, the Runer 2000, and the Rocket Voltic. Those are the ones that are eligible for this glitch. The one that is not eligible for this glitch, the one that is the Blazer Aqua. So again, the Runer 2000, Rocket Voltic, Armored Voxel, Wastelander, Rambug, Ram Buggy, Phantom Wedge, Technical Aqua. They're all eligible. So that's for the office and the vehicle warehouse. Now the other business you both need to own is the bunker. So if you go to the on your screen, you'll see. If you go back in your phone, still foreclosure Maze Bank. You'll enter the site, and then you'll have the option here, bunkers. And you have to select one of the bunkers. I use mine to do grinding, so I have it in a very strategic area. But you can have whatever bunker you want, as long as you have a bunker. And in this scenario, it doesn't matter if the bunker is in the same, if you have the same bunker, as long as you have a bunker. Now, once you have a bunker, you also need to make sure that you have a vehicle that goes in your bunker. So you have to go back to Warstock, Cash and Carry. You're going to have like these banners. On the fourth banner here, you have Mobile Operations Center. That's the one that you want. You need to both have a Mobile Operations Center. And then you have to make sure you're able to get a personal vehicle storage in your third bay as you purchase, or if you end up renovating your Mobile Operations Center. Bay 3 needs to say personal vehicle storage, as you see on my screen here. If you don't have that, it won't work. Sometimes you need to update Bay 2 in order for Bay 3 to work. So Bay 2 sometimes needs to be updated. I set mine to empty bay so that my third bay could be personal vehicle storage. But if you're not able to get personal vehicle storage in Bay 3, you need to update Bay 2 to something else that you have than what you have. And then you'll be able to update Bay 3. Alright, so those are all the equipment and settings that you need in order to do this glitch. So we're going to go ahead with, well actually there's one more setting you need to make sure you both have. So if you go to manage vehicles, you go to preferences, you got to make sure that this is set to crew and friends or to everyone. Sometimes everyone doesn't work, so make sure to put it as crew and friends. If that still doesn't work, it's because the person that you're trying to do this with is not a friend. That's why it's not working. That's why I said before you need to be friends on the PlayStation Network. And you need to do that not only for your vehicle, but also for service vehicles, mobile operation center, cabin access, everyone. So both players need to do this. Now, to start the whole process, you need to go to the vehicle warehouse of the person who is giving the car. So as you can see, I'm already my CEO, and I'm orange, so you can see that this is my vehicle warehouse. That's why we're both orange. Now, the best way to bring the other person here is you register as a CEO, you invite them into your CEO, you go into your vehicle warehouse, and then you invite them into your vehicle warehouse. The reason this is the best way to start the glitch is because it prevents the other player from having to travel, and it avoids any kind of police fights, gang wars, or anything of that nature. Alright, so the person who is receiving the car needs to have a donor car. They need to have a car that is stored in the back of the MOC that they are happy and willing to delete, because that car will get deleted. Once it's stored in the back of the MOC, they drive it in. Once it's there, they walk in, they walk out, and then they walk back in and drive out. This makes sure that the vehicle is properly stored. So you drive it in, you walk out by foot, and then you enter back in by foot, and then you drive out. Because I'm managing two consoles, I prefer to get in the vehicle as the giver of the car, the gifter, in the MOC, so I ask for an invite. Alright, from here, if you're the giver, you put yourself in the pause menu. The pause menu is the menu that you see on the screen right now. It has the map, the beginning of the map. And the receiver will drive towards the blue circle. They're going to get prompted to press right on the D-pad. And the gifter will get kicked out automatically. And then the receiver needs to back up and then drive far away from any problems, any traffic, any kind of parking issue. Just park the car far away. So it's currently parked over there, which is a really good spot. It's not going to impact anyone. At this point, the gifter will need to send an invite to the CEO, to the receiver, who accepts it. And then the gifter goes into manage vehicles, and then you get that vehicle that we spoke about earlier from the Warstock for the vehicle warehouse as part of the import export DLC. In my case, it's the ramp buggy, one of these 7 eligible vehicles. As the giver, you open up your blue interaction menu when you get into the vehicle and you pick up the receiver. The receiver does not open up the blue interaction menu. You drive the vehicle gently into the garage door. At this point, the receiver opens up the blue interaction menu to let you know it's open, and then you close it with circle. The giver will get pushed into the vehicle warehouse while the receiver stays in the vehicle and then get kicked out automatically. At which point the receiver will leave the CEO, and then through the blue interaction menu, Secure Serve CEO, they leave the CEO, and then again through the blue interaction menu under Service Vehicles, Mobile Operations Center, request Mobile Operations Center, they request their MOC, which then the gifter will go pick up. I've noticed that the MOC was already there earlier. That's because this part was already done earlier. But the gifter should be the one who picks up the MOC at the beginning as well. Because they know where to park the MOC. Alright, let's do this. And the gifter brings back the MOC for the second time. On the way there, I just want to avoid police, any stars. So like that red circle, hopefully this guy doesn't follow me too much. And then as I get close to my vehicle warehouse, I want to park it in a way where it's away from traffic. Because traffic jams can cause the blue circle in the back to twitch, to like flicker, flick on, flick off, especially during the day because there's more traffic during the day. And I hide in the back of the trailer by pressing R1. Now the receiver will get in front of the blue circle, but not in the blue circle. Press down on the D-pad, select the character with the right joystick, let go of both buttons at the same time, and press circle. And you do that 3 times. Down on the D-pad, select the character with the joystick, press circle. And the initial alert says, are you sure you want to join story mode? And the circle basically says, no, you don't want to join story mode. And then once you've done that 3 times, the receiver enters alone in the blue circle, and then the gifter goes and drops the vehicle off at the designated location. So this is the designated location. It's near the Go Postal, and here it is on the map. from here, go to manage vehicle. Like mine's already to go, so I already had it out. So I just go to manage vehicles, personal vehicle, request personal vehicle, and this is the car that I'm dropping off. At this point, it's at the right spot. You see it's near those numbers here to the right. What you want to do is, as a receiver, you press down on the D-pad with the right joystick. Remember the character you selected earlier. Let go of both buttons at the same time, and then walk towards the car and press triangle. And this will allow you to get into the vehicle.
Hey, bro. Hey, man.
Now, as a receiver, you immediately want to get out of the vehicle, and then you want to drive the vehicle out of the MOC and then drive it back into the MOC, because that will save the vehicle. It's not saved under your account, and then you can invite the other player into your MOC if you're going to do this back to back. So now, as you can see, the person who's received the vehicle is now owner of this police car. Like I said, if you're going to do this back to back, invite the other character in. And then it's best for the receiver to, through their mechanic, request the next car that they're going to use as the donor car and drive it into the back of the MOC. What this does is they switch places. So the car that is driven in the back of the MOC from the garage, like it's stored in a garage. So in this case, mine is stored in garage apartment 31, Eclipse Towers Boulevard. So from the mechanic, I request this vehicle. I drive it into the back of the MOC. This becomes the car that was in apartment 31 becomes the car that is now stored in the back of the MOC, and the police car is then stored in apartment 31. The receiver walks out of the MOC to make sure that it's properly stored, and then walks back in. And then we do it again. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to do a police car to police car merge. But I'm going to have to merge this on top of a Vagrant first to keep all of the features of it. And then it's going to also create a blank plate, Liberty City blank plate on a cop car. Hey, Ghost. Alright, so we do this again. The person who's gifting the car goes into the pause menu. The person receiving the car goes towards the blue circle, presses right on the blue circle, kicks out the person who's giving the car automatically. The person who's receiving the vehicle backs up, stores the vehicle away. The gifter invites them to their CEO. Receiver accepts it, and then the gifter gets a vehicle that is eligible for this glitch, and in this case it's going to be Ruiner 2000. gifter makes sure that the receiver's accepted their CEO invite and then gets into the driver's side. Receiver goes into the passenger. The gifter opens up their blue interaction menu. The receiver does not. Once you hit the garage door, the receiver opens up their blue interaction menu. Lets the gifter know. Gifter presses circle. Gifter gets into the vehicle warehouse, at which point the receiver stays in the vehicle and then automatically gets kicked out. So the receiver leaves the CEO, goes to Service Vehicles, Mobile Operations Center, requests Mobile Operations Center through their blue interaction menu, at which point the gifter goes and picks up the MOC. The gifter goes and picks up the MOC. I'm gonna leave my CEO because I keep getting raided. Well, this glitch still works. Today we are the 6th of December 2024. Should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. But this is the 6th of December 2024. This glitch is still working. This is why the gift parks the car, the MOC, because it's so difficult to park. I don't know what this NPC is doing over here.
Bring it, motherfucker! Oh shit, man!
Whatever you do, try to avoid gang wars, police activity, otherwise it can get pretty crazy. And you'll never be able to glitch. Alright, bring back the MOC, hide behind with R1, and then the receiver will get in front of you. In front of the blue circle, but not in the blue circle. Press down on the D-pad, select the character, let go of both buttons, press circle, do that 3 times, and then enter into the blue circle as a receiver, enter the blue circle alone. If you don't have the enter alone button, and you only enter, it's because you're not friends on the PlayStation Network, and the glitch will never work. So if you have multiple accounts, that might be the reason. Okay, so the police car is dropped off in the spot that we wanted in. So the person who is receiving presses down the D-pad, selects that character they had earlier by pressing right on the joystick or selecting the character on the joystick they remembered. They have a full black screen, no loading circle. So if they have a loading circle, you messed up, you have to redo it again. You have to actually close the game and come back. Press on the D-pad as a receiver, select the character you remember selecting earlier, the joystick, let go of both buttons at the same time, press circle to quit out of story mode, walk towards the vehicle, press triangle to get into the vehicle, and now you receive the vehicle. Drive out of the MOC, drive back in. And as a receiver, when you drive out, drive back in, This is for just the standard regular gift card to friends glitch that saves the vehicle. If you're doing some sort of this glitch with special vehicles and you're not able to do this, the drive out, drive back in, that's because it's not a standard gift card to friends glitch. Alright, so the glitch is still working. At this point we're going to change characters and we're going to receive the vehicles. So for anybody who's watched, if you need more detail and more steps, they're all at the beginning of this video. I'm going to continue doing gift card friends glitch, but in a much more informal way, since all of the tutorial is already done. No, I don't need any help, thanks. But if anybody on the chat wants to do that, you guys can get into your lobby. If you need references to trading, I do a daily video, so you can go ahead and use those. Mostly every day I just test the glitch to see if it still works. There's two glitches I test, which is the giving cars to friends glitch. It also helps me transfer these vehicles over to my from the accounts that I need them in. Oh, well, uh, you'll have to find a buddy to help you then. You got all the videos you need in terms of tutorials, so hopefully that helps for that part. Alright, so now I need to switch it up, but at first I need to bring out a vehicle. I'm like the weatherman. Every day I check the weather. I check that these glitches work. Yeah, literally every single day I do a tutorial. You could look at my daily testing, every daily test, every daily, you know, every time you see a date and gift card reference glitch, there's a tutorial. I go through each step and I also go through all the settings, the equipment requirements you need, everything. Even if you rewind it today, because like most people, I think the reason I do it daily is I was always wondering what was if it was still working, and the videos were always like months old. So since I do this on a daily basis, I figured I might as well do a daily video to show that it is still working. So you don't have to wonder, oh, is this like 4 months old? Is it still working? Yeah, you're welcome, Moreno. That was the biggest confusion I had, was always things everyone was saying everything was patched, and because I was not good at the glitches, when it didn't work I assumed it was patched because I couldn't figure out, I didn't know all the details and all the little tricks. Not that I know pretty much exactly how you need to do what you need to do to get it done. If it doesn't work for me, well, it's probably at that point I'll let everyone know, but so far it's worked. And the good thing is you can get somebody who's pretty much a beginner. If you played a little bit, you get a beginner person and they start off their like GTA life by knowing how to do these things.
All right.
Oh, awesome. And yeah, are you guys able to do the merging as well? I'll be doing that after. Alright, so I'll be receiving the MOC, so I'm gonna go from the beginning. The gifter needs to go to their vehicle warehouse. So if you guys want to know anything about the settings, it's all at the beginning of the video. Right now what I'm doing is I'm the second part of this where I'm transferring vehicles back to the female character. I'll be transferring two vehicles. Both of them are the cop car. One of the cop cars will have blank plates though. It'll have blank Liberty City. And then I'm going to merge them together to make a blank Liberty City plated cop car. What's interesting is you can't merge one, like what car is this? This is a Bravo Gauntlet Interceptor emergency. You can't merge two of the same cars on top of each other. It doesn't work. So it's another one of those things that people don't tell you. So little tips and tricks: if you are the person receiving the car, you want to get an invite to the CEO, and then you want to get an invite to the vehicle warehouse. These vehicle warehouses are in such gang-related zones. There's always cops, there's NPCs everywhere. So the least amount of attention you attract, it's almost like it's literally like you're doing something illegal. It's like the one time in GTA where it looks super illegal. You try not to get attention to yourself. You got a truck, you're putting cars in the back of the truck. It's all very illegitimate. Either you or the gifter, so I'm the receiver, either you or the gifter will quit the CEO once you're in the vehicle warehouse. And then as a receiver, you go to service vehicles in your blue interaction menu, request go to mobile operation, request mobile operation. And then you send a screenshot of where it spawns. I've been quite unlucky and it keeps spawning at the arena, which is annoying, but that's life. It's only annoying because I'm trying to rush everything, which I shouldn't do. It's never good to rush these things. So just so you're aware as well, like I often promote when I'm selling the vehicles, like when I'm in away from my consoles, I'm AFK basically. I'm just doing life admin and whatever. So as a way to give back to the community, I sell the cars at LS Car Meet. So because I like GTA, so I want to give back. So I want to help people glitch out, merge, and then the modded cars I create, I want to sell them to them. Sometimes do gift card to friends glitch events as well, but it's risky because my characters are exposed, and then we always have some e-thugs that come around and like punch them or push them away from the stream, which prevents other people from seeing the cars or being able to buy the cars, or to, in this case, gift card to friends glitch to receive the cars. So it's pretty tough. So that's why I like selling them at LS Car Meet. So after this car will be sold at the LS Car Meet. Of course, cop cars are expensive, but that's life. Everything in GTA is expensive. That's why we grind. Oh no, I need to check in the back, see what car there is. Hmm. That's good. Donor car. Take a look at it, walk out, get back in, drive out. Always. You guys wonder why I do that, and you know, I know that sometimes, like most of the time, it works fine without doing that. I had a lot of issues with that where people were not doing that part, and it would just end up failing. So as the receiver, once you're out of the MOC, you drive towards the blue circle. Once you get the prompt, press right on the D-pad once, back up, and park that vehicle away and safely. Around here there's a lot of NPCs, so sometimes you got gangsters and all you do is like brush them and it starts a gang war, so it's particularly busy area. Alright, so you get invited into the gifter's CEO, and the gifter needs to bring out a vehicle that is eligible for the special vehicle warehouse. 7 out of the 8, minimum 2 passengers, part of the import export, and purchase at Warstock. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the beginning of the stream has all the details of what you need. Alright, let's do this. So the gifter has opened their blue interaction menu. You have not. You've also joined the CEO, so that's good. Gifter goes in, gently nudges the garage door, at which point you open your blue interaction menu. Let the gifter know they will close theirs with circle. Now they'll get sucked in. Sometimes you do have, as the gifter, you have to do a little reverse, just a tiny reverse, and then you go into the vehicle warehouse. You'll stay in the vehicle and get automatically kicked out of the vehicle by the game, at which point you leave the CEO, go to service vehicles, mobile operation center, request mobile operation, send a screenshot of where your MOC spawns. Gifter goes and picks it up. I don't even know if this character has any cop cars. See if I can do good timing today. Hopefully I don't get any kind of surprises. I'm only doing one car merge, so that should help a lot. So once the MOCs return, the gifter gets in the back, pressing R1 and hides in that fashion. Don't need to, but it's helpful because it's pretty straightforward. It's very symbolic. At which point the receiver will have a fully black screen. The gifter is going to drop off the vehicle. Oh, sometimes that happens. The orange loading screen happens. That's not a good sign, but it might be fine. Need to send an invite to the other player because I left the session. Left the session with my other character so I can bring out a blank plated vehicle. It's a side thing. I just like selling my cars when they have blank plates. Especially with those cool plates like Liberty City, Panic plates, Pounder plates. I don't think I've ever seen a blank Liberty City plate on a cop car. So you can be in the black screen for a long time. Right now I'm in the black screen. It's very, very normal. Thing I didn't do is I didn't make sure that I had the car out before I left the game, so I have to do that now. And leave the game again. Come back. Plenty of time to be in that black screen because you have 15 minutes, I think. So right now everything is fine. There's no panic to rush to that spot. I'm going to do a back-to-back receive. Alright, I'll be nearing that spot to drop it off soon. And once I'm there, I'll press down on the D-pad. And then try to remember with the character I selected earlier with my right joystick by moving the joystick in that direction. And then letting go of both buttons, I'll get an alert. And from that alert, I press circle because I don't want to go into story mode. And that will unglitch me from the black screen. There we go, done that. There's the cop car that I want with the blank plates. Perfect, drive out, drive back in, it's stored. Oh. What happened here is part of the settings that I mentioned in the beginning is to make sure that vehicle access under manage vehicle preferences is friends or everyone. And for some reason, it reverted back to passenger. Although I had changed it, so I wonder if it's because. So this is I changed characters. I'm wondering if this character has it set to passenger. So if one character has it on passenger, yeah, if one character has it on passenger, it's gonna set to passenger for everyone, like everybody in that's friends with them. So just be mindful of that because otherwise you won't be able to drive out of the vehicle. you get stuck. So you have to walk out, walk back in after you change it to everyone. So this is because one person had it set to passenger. Now it's saved. So I'm doing back to back.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll bring it to you.
What do you want now?
Maybe I could do two cop cars.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Yeah, why not?
I'll get back to it then.
Let's do two cop cars.
What's up, man?
That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna get. So I just need two blanks because I'm not even gonna use the other cop car. Just need two blank cop cars. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one blue cop car. And one pink cop car. Should I do one purple, one pink? Purple with big dogs. Either way, I'm gonna do two. Figure out the logistics later. 2 cop cars, and then I'm going to play some Fortnite. Hell yeah. I'm gonna put a pink cop car on marshmallows. Oh boy. I've never seen it, but I don't know if it's something anyone should see, but it's gonna happen. And then one blue. Yeah, I'll do one blue. Maybe I'll do the pink one on F1s actually. I'll do pink one on F1s and blue on silver dogs. We'll see. We'll find out.
You've forgotten about the car.
Didn't forget about the car. I just don't care. All right, one more blank car, blank plates. Maybe I'll do 2 cop cars and Formula Ones. Do want to have one on Benny's. Decisions, decisions. At least I'm not. At least I'm doing 2. That's $10 million of cop cars right there. And they can't even be sold for much. Oh, lots of traffic. Take the passenger side. This is happening again. Oh no, drive out.
Lord in heaven!
So I'm sold on the first. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. And what I need to do here probably is put this onto Formula One car and then put that onto the cop car. And then, yeah, because it's Formula One wheels, white and black, white and pink cop car. I think that'll be the way to go. But this car does not belong up here. Where's the Formula One car? There it is. Put that at level 2.
No way in hell!
So do drift Yosemite onto the Formula One car, onto the cop car. Final result, pink cop car. Pink cop car with blank panic plates. And then on level 1 we have level 1 we have Paragon R. So this on top of the cop car. Easy. Alright, so next might be on, yeah, should be on later. But tonight, to me, it's 10:30 a.m. So I don't know what tonight is. If it's the same as you, at some point I'll definitely be selling cars at some point. All right, see you guys. I'll see you in the next stream. I'll be doing the car-to-car merge update.